Yo, people, man. Jazz in the building, Poetic Flacco in the building. We're going to be reacting to one of his videos. And just the other day as well, I literally reacted to another one of his videos between this whole Unk and Destination Smokehouse situation. And basically, the ball and the cards are all in Unk's hands now, man. And we saw all the support, all of the business, all of the money, all of the clout, all of that is on Unk's side of the fence, man. And it was a beautiful thing to see, especially the black American community basically come together, band towards man like Unk and that, bro. You get me, and lift him up like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So apparently there's some new developments, and yeah, it looks like things are going to be going that way and going the right way in the foreseeable future. So
It
let's
looks
see
like
what
Mr.
going on.
Tendernism is getting the last laugh as Destination Smokehouse is
That
panicking right
them.
now at his success. They came online to make a last-ditch effort to galvanize or maintain whatever support they currently have, as everybody is turning against them for how they did Mr. Tendernism, and it's really satisfying to see. So in our last video, we covered how Unk finally came out and announced that he was completely done with Destination Smokehouse, after Destination Smokehouse still had him on their page and was still going out of their way to make it seem like Unk was still employed with them, as if they didn't fire him and kick him to the curb.
While we're talking, a question I think everybody been wanting to know is, are you still at Destination Smokehouse?
No, I'm not. I'm not at Destination Smokehouse.
Nope.
I'm with Tendernism now. You know, I had to go on my own, you know, so that way I can do what I have to do. So I don't want nobody to be, it is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. Hey, you just take another step. Get glad. Praise the Lord, you're still living. But this, hey, I'm finna tenderize the world now. Hey, they should have never. But it is what it is, y'all. Hey, family out there, y'all keep supporting me. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna do you wrong. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
And the maddest thing as well, bro, the only reason the Destination Smokehouse was still getting support is because, yeah, people realized that they were doing Unk wrong, but Unk was still there, though. Them man making the dumbest moves in the flipping business's career and lifetime in firing Unk, bro, was the dumbest thing ever. Because now, literally, the only reason that people were still supporting you was because of that, man. Then you fired him, bro. Of course, everyone's gonna go along with him. Like, what we doing here, man? Bad business.
Has
bad
never
business.
been vague about how they effed him over. He talked about in his GoFundMe how they fired him and kicked him to the curb after trademark disputes. He said in this video, they should have never. He's been pretty clear. He don't rock with them. He don't F with them, and they did him dirty. But Destination Smokehouse, until they couldn't anymore, have been trying to make it seem as if it's all kosher. So they did a weak-ass response video to Unk, like doing this video. In their response, they said a couple of things that was damage control driven, but it just didn't make sense whatsoever. One of the things they said that Unk knew that they were filing for the trademark with his name in it before they filed for it, and they didn't fire Unk, nor did they kick him out of Destination Smokehouse, and they don't know where that's coming from. The reason why that don't make sense, well, Unk is no longer with y'all, and Unk is claiming he got fired. If he didn't get fired, why would he leave? And if he knew y'all was filing for the trademark before y'all filed it, then why would he be upset at y'all for filing the trademark?
The trademark thing, I guess there could still be some truth there if Unk knew about it, but it's the firing thing, bro. Because when the whole first controversy was going on, when basically the general public found out that Unk didn't own the shop and you guys trademarked it without his consent and Unk didn't leave then, bro. And literally, when you guys were facing the utmost scrutiny, Unk did not leave your side. So why all of a sudden did he decide to, you get what I'm trying to say? So if in one of your guys' toughest times and one of the business's most crucial times and crucial points and that, fam, Unk stuck by your side, like why would he now all of a sudden just pick up his bags and now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, kick rocks and that, bro? So that's where I'm like, nah. Because Unk stuck by your side when you already did him dirty the first time, man. So 100% it would have took something like this for you guys to fire him, for him to actually leave.
Good morning, my name's Nick, and recently there's been a lot of conversations about Destination Smokehouse that don't fully represent our history or what we stand for. Today, I want to speak directly to our supporters about Walter Johnson and his involvement with Destination Smokehouse. Walter was never asked to leave. The application to register the trademark for Tendernism was not filed without his knowledge. Walter was an early source of inspiration for me, and I've always been grateful for that. We've shared so many genuine
What do you mean early source of inspiration, bro? He is literally the brand. Like, what are we talking about early source? It's not like he gave you the source and now you're the ones whose face is out there. No, the brand is him. Like, what are we talking about early source of
Source of
inspiration?
inspiration for me, and I've always been grateful for that. We've shared
Unless he might be talking about in terms of in the kitchen. Because if I'm not mistaken, Unc also, he chefs up, man. Come on now, bro. The whole package. You get what I'm chatting? This is what I'm saying, bro. The whole package. Broski is in the back cooking it up and that, bro. Then he also comes to front of house and that, bro. And also is the promoter and all of that type of stuff. The advertiser, like, he does it all.
so
man.
many
Chat
genuine
to them.
moments together, talking about barbecue and bonding over the craft that we both love. These moments were filled with camaraderie and mutual respect. Today, I'm proud of Walter for having the courage to go after his own dreams. It takes heart. I respect anyone who chooses to build something of their own, and I wish him nothing but the best. The barbecue community is really small. Guys, we all know each other, and as small business owners, I feel it's our responsibility to support one another and celebrate the craft that brings people together through our food. It's always been about great food and the spirit of the community with barbecue, and that's what Destination Smokehouse will always stand for. We're grateful for the support of our guests and our team and the barbecue community. We will remain focused on moving forward with respect, positivity, and a shared purpose. Thank you, guys.
ChatGPT sounds more genuine than this dude, 100%. I'm not buying none of this because if they were all positive, if they were all namaste, we are positive, then why do their actions say the opposite? So in this video, he liked a comment that wasn't positive. You say you want to move forward positively, and then you like a comment diminishing and disrespecting Unc. So the comment reads, man, y'all killing my guy. How much is a mascot supposed to make, y'all? Mascot? Yo, Unc has been gone for about a week or two, and they already calling him a mascot. They already diminishing what Unc brought to the table. Mascot? Wasn't Unc the one who came to your coffee shop and told you this should be a barbecue joint? Wasn't Unc the one who gave you the recipe for the barbecues, who told you what to buy, who told you how to make the barbecues, who made the barbecues for you, made your brand a worldwide name? Mascot? Oh, no, oh, nah. This is what I'm talking about, bruh. Right? When these people don't need you anymore, right? What happened to all that brother talk? Now he
But the thing is, though, all the proof's in the pudding, man. All the proof's in the pudding. And I'm glad someone like Poetic Flacco is the one that's doing the talking for Unc and that, bro. But realistically, we don't even need to respond to people like this, man, because the proof's in the pudding. Unc is doing what he's doing. He's going to be ascending. And Destination Smokehouse, you know what I'm saying? In the shade.
people don't need you anymore, right? What happened to all that brother talk? Now he don't need you no more. Now he disrespecting you. And this next part really pissed me off because it's right in line with this disingenuous microaggression, super nice act. And it's, it irritates me a lot, man. And it says, and what business do you guys own? How many employees are you taking care of? I remember them in Hamat before the world found out about them. Hopefully he gave him something, but that's part of the business. Y'all are tripping. Walter is a star. He will be okay. Sometimes stars got to be found to be able to start. First off, man, like they're presenting this as if this is a situation where they discovered or they found Walter. No, Walter got y'all discovered. Walter gave y'all the recipe to have a successful business. When you took over your parents' business, your shop was going under. Everything y'all owned was going to the bottom fast. He told y'all, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Your entire business plan is Walter's.
Literally.
But yet y'all discover him as if he was this charity case? No. Walter started doing videos with the barbecue. It was his actions that went viral, not y'all. Y'all ain't do nothing for Walter.
And he was involved in two major parts of success, not only renovating the shop and changing it to what do you call it, steak smokehouse and all of that, bro, and then giving you that part of the game. He then did the whole TikTok virality thing and then took y'all to another level and that, bro. So that's two levels of ascension that he is a vital part of. Turning the shop around and then also basically putting you out there to the world, not only to USA, not only to just one state in the USA, to the world, bro. Like,
right?
Up, man.
Nothing at all. But it continues, and it says, without Destination Smokehouse, where would Walter be? Where was he at before then? We all know where Hamat is, so he was not doing that much. But yes, Hopefully he was given his just due. Y'all working jobs now more than he was and doing it for less money and not complaining or posting. But it's easy to kill the one spending the money and taking all the risk. I'm just saying once again, I hope he gave him something. Whatever pity they got for Unc, they could keep it. Honestly, Unc don't need it anymore. Unc won. Not only is Unc GoFundMe surpassing $25,000, Unc got his own food truck, Unc got his own restaurant, Unc is now cooking for celebrities, Unc doing Twitch now. Unc is cracking.
Oh, he's on
His
Twitch.
Instagram about to surpass 200,000 in under 30 days. Unc is doing his thing. Unc is more cracking than Destination Smokehouse. Now, here's where the real irony comes in, okay? Now, they claim that Unc knew about the trademark beforehand. That's cap, right? From our perspective, that's cap. But an attorney who apparently knew and predicted that Destination Smokehouse was gonna do Unc dirty, that attorney filed for a trademark under Tendernism under a category. He got rewarded the trademark. That attorney is apparently giving Unc the trademark and turning it over to Unc, and they announced it in a video. So now Unc got a trademark for Tendernism under a particular category. So now he could use Tendernism, his own restaurant.
Oh, wait a minute, but the way he's saying that though, he's got the trademark Tendernism under a particular category. Because if you guys remember, they have it under, I think, hoodies and sweatshirts and then something else as well. So I thought that he basically took that from them as well. But the way it's sounding is that Destination Smokehouse still have it, but he's got it under another category basically in terms of where Unc has it. So that's what I'm trying to understand in that, bro. Does he now control the whole trademark or only parts of it in specific fields?
Hella collapse and the world rooting for him.
I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendernism now.
Yeah, we saw this as well.
Here I am today. Attorney Harris reached out, talked to me. We have a meeting.
Yeah, we saw this last video.
Right.
Shout out to that attorney though, man.
You see what God can do when the devil got evil plans for you? You see how God works?
To him.
Now, a lot of y'all is in a bad spot in life because you the devil yourself. A lot of y'all been praying for 100 years for a blessing while waking up every day and hating on the next man and being spiteful to the next man and talking trash about the next man. That's why y'all ask, man, what's good? Nah, because you spiteful and you hateful. That's why God ain't blessing you how he's supposed to be blessing you. But you see what's going on? You see why Unc is blessed? Because Unc is spreading positivity. You just a negative human being. That's why God ain't blessing you.
I say you.
He got the trademark now. The trademark that they did all of this so he won't have. The trademark that they fired him for, he finally got it back now. And he more cracking than them. Come on, man. Now, to make things worse for Destination Smokehouse, Keith Lee chimed in on this situation. Keith Lee revealed that, A, he'll be working with Unc, that him and Unc will be working together. And he also spoke on the owner going out of his way to make sure that he don't give $4,000 to Unc, and the owner disparaging Keith Lee after Keith Lee dropped the review of Destination Smokehouse.
Oh yeah. Well, that was one of the. I feel like that's where everything started to collapse. That whole Keith Lee situation. Because I shout out to Young Don. I reacted to him a few months ago when Keith Lee went there. Basically went to the restaurant, wanted to meet Unc, and then he tasted the food in the car, went back into the restaurant and wanting to give Unc like 2K or 4K or whatever. And I feel like a waitress or something or whatever was basically saying, yeah, Unc can't see you right now. Apparently he was at the restaurant, but he's in some room with the Destination Smokehouse owner filming content. I'm like, what the fuck? Just let the man come take the money, bro. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, you're holding him hostage? Like, that was the first big mistake that they made. And I feel like after that, when that whole situation was exposed, that's where basically the dominoes started falling. And with Keith Lee as well, Keith Lee, I feel like from what I've seen, is a calm guy. He didn't even go and try to expose them. He was basically just, you get me, just showing the situation and that, man. Like, he didn't try to expose them and say attack them. No. He was just saying, oh yeah, we tried to go in there, give them the money there, and then everyone else kind of just put the pieces together. So
and how Keith Lee was only trying to help Unc the entire time, and he didn't understand why the owner attacked him. Keith Lee broke it all down in this interview with Big Boy.
We don't call beforehand. We don't set up meetings. We don't set up no times because the same experience that everybody else gets, I want the same experience. So when we went in, I just want to have a conversation with him, which I understand everybody gets busy. Schedules are different, right? So we went in. His security said he is in a podcast and he is not available. So I said, okay, is there a way that we could just leave him a tip? The plan was to leave him $4,000, and leave I initially had $5,000 cash. I want to leave $1,000 to pay for anybody to come in line after us, and then $4,000 directly to Unc. And it wasn't from a place of I felt like Unc was struggling or Unc needed it. It was a way to say thank you for what you do for our community.
Right.
We know what that is. We know how important it is to have strong Black old men that are positive role models in the community and that bring laughter and bring joy and bring energy to us, because it's not a lot of times where we have that representation for older Black men.
Right.
And I think it's getting less and less the more we get in media. I haven't seen a lot of old Black men with gray beards that are fun and can joke with bunch of different cultures and bring cultures together. So that's why I wanted to leave him the money. A week later or 2 weeks later, and it's the owner of Destination Smokehouse saying that I was basically, I'm paraphrasing, but I was trying to do charity to Unc, and I was singling him out, and I shouldn't have singled out a business owner. I should have given the money to every person around that was inside the business. Bunch of nonsense in my opinion.
Exactly.
And that it was something that I did on my end that was
like when someone goes into a restaurant and when one waiter is waiting on you and then you're about to leave and you give that waiter a tip or whatever, am I now obliged to go give every other person that literally didn't serve me or some money or whatever? No, you give that specific waiter that was actually, waiting on your table, bro. Like, what we doing? We already know that Unc is the one that's out here chefing up, he's the mastermind, and I want to give him the money, bro. What the hell are we doing, fam?
Negatively affecting things, even though I just honestly gave my opinion.
This is what I'm saying. When the internet gets involved and when large sums of money get involved, all of a sudden it's like the real everyday way of the way people act, and that, fam, all of a sudden just doesn't matter, bro. Like, who the hell goes into a restaurant like a regular everyday person? Someone's waiting on them, and then they give this waiter a check and this waiter a check and this waiter £5 or $5, and that doesn't happen, bro. You give the person that was waiting on your table or the chef that specifically made your food, bro. Like,
I did on my end that was negatively affecting things, even though I just honestly gave my opinion, and it had nothing to do with the food. They were saying that because I didn't give Nick, who was the owner, the $4,000, that was part of the issue.
Oh, shut up, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
I didn't see it that way. I still don't, to this day, don't see it that way.
Neither do I, bro. And I think Unc moved on.
And that's not how it works in the real world, bro. Like, what we
see it that way. I still don't, to this day, don't see it that way.
Neither do I, bro. And I think Unc moved on.
Yeah,
and I think they trying to lock up on Tendernism name. And then I just saw afterwards, I just saw some
this stuff.
And I just saw some disturbing videos from Old Boy too.
And he started doing the
man. It was just a lot, bro.
But I had a conversation with Unc. We talked about it, and things got misconstrued, of course. And Unc is exactly who you think he is. I got on the phone with him, and the first thing he said was Tendernism.
Yeah.
Literally, the first thing he didn't say hello, he didn't say hey, he said Tendernism. So we had a conversation about doing something in the future. We haven't fully locked that down, what that is, but just know that if I was to ever do something, it's from my heart, and I genuinely enjoy what he brings to the table.
It looks like the stars are aligning and everything is going right for Unc, while Destination Smokehouse is trying to do PR and damage control and so. Bro, it's over with, man. Y'all let go of the only reason why people were tapping into y'all. Now, y'all got to deal with the consequences, okay? Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do y'all believe? Do y'all think, all right, the Destination Smokehouse did nothing wrong? Are we all tripping? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out why I believe...
Bro, make your videos pop up, bro. Nothing shows up. In a bit pupil, man. This guy needs to pattern up. Shout out to Unc. Hey, shout out to him for winning. Shout out Keith Lee and that, man. It's your boy and Jazz and I'm